Good morning, viewers, and welcome. You're watching NewsX, and I'm Vaishali Kohli. Now, West Asia is witnessing another sharp escalation, viewers. The U.S. Central Command, or CENTCOM, says American forces carried out strikes against Iran on June 26 in response to what it described as Iran's attack on a commercial ship transiting the Strait of Hormuz a day earlier. My colleague Brian Thomas is joining me with the latest updates. What can you tell us, Brian?
Clearly, Vaishali, as of now, the latest that we are getting to know that the US has carried out military strikes on Iranian targets after again accusing Tehran of violating the ceasefire by attacking a commercial cargo ship in the Strait of Hormuz. Very importantly, according to what the US Central Command, the CENTCOM have been saying, and they've also released a statement itself, and they said that the American aircraft struck Iranian missile and drone storage facilities along with coastal radar sites. The operation was launched in response to Iran's alleged drone attack on the Singapore flag cargo vessel MV Ever Lovely. That was on June 25th. Not only that, CENTCOM also gave a statement saying that the ship was owned by a Taiwan-based Evergreen Marine, was exiting the Strait of Hormuz along the Omani coast when it was hit by what the US described as a one-way attack drone. And while the vessel sustained damage, and even Donald Trump had spoken about it, and even then CENTCOM released a statement saying while the vessel sustained damage, there were no crew members that were injured, and then it continued its voyage. Not only that, clearly CENTCOM made it very clear and called the attack on commercial shipping as an unwarranted act of aggression, and said that it was clear violation of the ceasefire agreement, which even Donald Trump yesterday clarified that now the ceasefire is in a question. Not only that, the command also accused Iran of undermining freedom of navigation through one of the world's busiest maritime trade routes. Not only that, the US military also made it very clear and said that it continues to coordinate the safe passage of commercial vessels through the Strait of Hormuz and remains deployed in the region to ensure that the ceasefire agreement is fully enforced. Yes.
All right, Brian, stay on with me. I'll come back to you. Reacting to the U.S. strikes launched after the attack on a commercial ship in the Strait of Hormuz, Iranian MP and chairman of the National Security and Foreign Policy Commission, Ibrahim Azizi, said the United States had attacked Iran in the middle of negotiations once again. He described the action as a reckless violation of the ceasefire and warned that it would, in his words, lead to retreat and regret for the U.S. So, Brian, another strong statement coming in there. Things do not seem to be cooling down.
Well, Vaishali, yes, very importantly now, Iranian MP and chairman of the National Security and Foreign Policy Commission, Ibrahim Azizi, condemned the US strikes, saying that Washington had once again attacked Iran during the ongoing negotiations. So there's again, here we go, blame game going on between both Iran from US side itself. Not only that, Ahmad Azizi also said and posted on his platform X that described the strikes as a reckless violation of the ceasefire and warned that the US would eventually retreat and regret its actions, as stated by Azizi. Not only that, he also warned that Gulf countries against relying on the US are for security, saying Iran's missile and drone capabilities, along with its control over the Strait of Hormuz, still remain Tehran's red lines. Yes.